welcome to Game Rating Review. My name is John Mark, and thanks to David and Nick, I will be talking about Call of Duty. If you watch our Twitch stream, which not many people do, but if you watch at least the first 5 minutes, which most people do, then you'll have a surprise this week. Me, David, Nick, maybe someone else, we're not sure yet, will be playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. It's going to be fun. I haven't played a Call of Duty game, well, I'd say in a long time. I did go to GameStop, bought a bunch of them, and then just started to play through the story modes, and they're not as good as I remember, and I don't know, they were okay, but they weren't fun. And maybe if I would have played the game, played them online, which is usually the cycle that people go through, then I would have liked them more. But playing them on the single player on their own, it's just different. It's just a different thing, and some games are better than others. If you just take it objectively and only play the single player games, then you would notice that. And recently, or as of like today, before recording this, I actually replayed the opening of Modern Warfare, and whew, it was amazing. Oh, it was like riding a bike again, remembering those controls and everything, and it was fun. And I remember thinking, wow, this is a fun game on the PS2, and then I realized, nope, this was not in the PS2 Xbox original era. This was in the PS3 Xbox 360 era, and I was confusing this game with Medal of Honor Frontline, which was a great game. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun back in the day. And it wasn't my first introduction to first-person shooting on the PS2. That was actually Red Faction. I had so much fun playing that game when that game came out. I don't remember what possessed me to get Red Faction. I just thought it looked cool, and I read the back, like, there wasn't the news cycle there is now for video games. And when I got it, I just loved playing. I played it all the time. Same thing with Medal of Honor Frontline. I played it all the time, and I was obsessed with these games. I was obsessed with the first-person shooter genre. I had played Doom on PC, and I just loved the way the controller felt in my hand. How you played with the controller was very intuitive. And then they really stepped things up with Modern Warfare. Like, they really did. And I remember the first time I ever played Modern Warfare, I went straight for online. Did not play the story mode or anything. I was staying at my sister's house, and her husband had a PS3, and he had a big screen TV with surround sound. And I got to play it standing in the middle of the living room with the surround sound, and just kind of like, yeah, and I was destroying people. I had one of the heavy machine guns, and I never looked down the sights. I would only use it from the hip, so the second I saw somebody, dead. You know, it was awesome. I was winning so many tournaments, and I wish I would have kept going. I might have became a professional, first-person shooter, because I was really good at the first Modern Warfare, and it was great. And I remembered that memory. I was like, man, that was so fun. When I get my own system, I need to get this game. And then I eventually got the 360 and found out that Modern Warfare 2 was coming out. And I was so excited, and it came out, and it completely and utterly absorbed my life for like years, months. It was awesome. I played it with me and John Bowers played it. Oh man, I played online, I played offline. It was basically the game I played. I was first-person shooter, obsessed with it. And I would play it on weekends. I'd wake up on Sunday. It'd be the first thing I played. And I played this nonstop until Halo Reach came out. I played it nonstop until Halo Reach came out. And Halo Reach, great game. A lot of people, it's not their favorite, but it is definitely my favorite Halo game other than Halo 1. It is amazing. But back to Modern Warfare. It really set a lot of precedents. It really is a smooth game. The single-player game is awesome with those big set pieces. It knows how to move you through the story in interesting ways. And I haven't really seen a first-person shooter as good as the first or second Modern Warfare in a long time. I know a lot of people like Black Ops, but I've always been a Modern Warfare fan, and it's just hard to kind of reach the height of what that was able to do for first person shooters. And it was such a departure from everything we had the generation before, and really showed you what you could do. And I felt like with this generation we're in now, there wasn't a lot of changes. It was more of the same, but it was better graphically. Whenever it came to jumping from PS2 to PS3 or Xbox original to Xbox 360, it was such a huge jump. So to go into the next generation, and here it's kind of the same, and they're kind of in mech suits, and it's kind of being more like Halo. But yeah, it was like, okay, if I want Halo, I'll play Halo. And, I won't play this Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, whatever. Even Black Ops is more technologically advanced or whatever. I really love Modern Warfare. It has a rich history. I never played Modern Warfare 3. I never once. I've always been afraid to. Heard it was okay. It wasn't as good as the other two. And I kind of fell off the wagon at that point. I played Black Ops. I really tried to play Black Ops, but there was this difference with Black Ops where I was getting my butt kicked, and I felt like my peripheral vision was like I wasn't able to see people running from the sides of me. I kept dying over and over again while playing Black Ops. A lot. I didn't get that when playing Halo Reach. I didn't get that when playing Modern Warfare. And it's probably because I just dedicated so much time to those games that maybe it made me a better player, and I didn't give Black Ops its due diligence and play it as much as I did the other games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it, diving back into it, and having fun. Because isn't that what shooters should be? Is fun. And shouldn't we be finding more innovation in our first-person shooters and trying to figure out what the next step is? I mean, we got the controllers right. We got everything we're doing right. It's just, and now there's all these open world first-person shooters, and it's like, those are fine. Skyrim was amazing. It was great. It's not a shooter, but you're kind of shooting spells. Where's our next step in gaming evolution? It just, this generation seems a lot of the same with the PS4 and the Xbox One, and it's just updated graphics, it kind of felt like. And maybe that's what the next generation will be, which might be kind of disappointing, but I feel like when it comes to first-person shooters, we need another jump like Modern Warfare did, where it just blew me away and was so good. And I don't think we're seeing that, and I don't know when we're going to see that, because it's become its own genre. And somebody's really going to have to take a risk or try something new, try something different. Fortnite and Apex Legends has taken over. And Apex Legends, thank God, isn't a third-person shooter like Fortnite. And people are loving that game. I didn't really love it. I was like, I didn't like it. Doom was great, and Wolfenstein are great. Those are fantastic games, but it's mainly more about the story than the actually first-person shooter mechanics. But great games, and I hope games are continually pushed forward so that it can amaze us and we have fun with them. Thank you for watching Game Rating Review. My name is Sean Mark. Please hit the like, subscribe, and like you see. And that was my opinion on first-person shooters now and how much I love the Modern Warfare.